will each control 5 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Texas.
Mr. Chairman, I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank the Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I'm here today to offer a very simple amendment to restrict funding to the EPA for finalizing, implementing, administering, or enforcing its proposed rule called the Clean Energy Incentive Program Design Detail, or CEIP. As many in this chamber are aware, the United States Supreme Court issued an historic stay back in February on the EPA's so-called Clean Power Plan, halting the EPA from proceeding on any plans to move forward this harmful and costly regulation, a regulation that would raise household electricity prices by up to 34% in some areas of our country. Despite the Supreme Court ruling, we found out that since the stay, the EPA has continued barreling forward, acting as if the Clean Power Plan will most certainly be upheld. According to the EPA's own documents, the final regulations of the Clean Power Plan already included the CEIP, meaning that the EPA's decision to move forward on its implementation would in fact be unlawful and clearly forbidden by the Supreme Court stay. Sadly, it's no surprise to many of us that the unelected bureaucrats at the EPA are once again choosing to ignore an order from the highest court in the land. But this amendment will stop the EPA from committing this blatant and unconstitutional violation. I commend Chairman Calvert for prohibiting funding to implement the Clean Power Plan in the underlying bill so we can ensure that the will of the Supreme Court and the provisions of the underlying bill are consistent in stopping the regulatory overreach of the EPA. With that, I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves. For what purpose is the gentlelady from